Hi guys, this is Nora Bite and we're going to talk about jazz improvisation, jazz line building, and I'm going to give you just a couple examples for building your own jazz lines. One of the things you have to know before this would be checking out my previous video where I check out arpeggios. So arpeggios were going to be basis of it, and we're going to check out how to now use these arpeggios to build the jazz lines, to add some chromatic things to them, and how it's gonna all come together for you to practice improvisation instead of learning licks and jazz lines and then repeating them in a gig or in a jam session. You want to be able to improvise and come up with these things on a spot. So I will gonna give you a couple of examples how to do this, how to actually come up with these lines. So what I mean by this. So the main rule for all of these exercises will be to stick around arpeggio notes, and we can add a little bit of chromatic notes as well as Dorian scale. Well, you have to check out the Dorian scale, but in this case maybe it's not going to be so crucial. However, you have to always start with a chord tone and you have to finish with a chord tone. And this first exercise will be 8 eighth notes in the first bar, and then having the next bar the rest. So the jazz line will be 9 notes, and you start with a chord tone and you finish with a chord tone. So the example, we have F minor. These are the chord tones for F minor, and then the next bar is B flat minor. The chord tones for B flat minor, and what you want to do is start with any of these notes. So let's give you an example. So I start with a chord tone which is A flat, then I move on to the 9th of the F minor 7. This is a chord tone again. This is a chromatic in between note or passing note. Then the chord tone again. Then you have a chromatic passing note. Then the chord tone again, chromatic passing note, and we land on a B flat, which is a part of the next arpeggio. And then you gonna have a rest. And the next thing, you want to build the next line on the next chord, and next chord is E flat 7. And you want to finish on an A flat major. And you want to try to improvise this instead of playing what I just played. Try to have different variations. So the rule is 1 bar of the line, finishing on the next bar, having a rest, and starting again on the next bar. So it's very even, sort of even exercise. That's another example. That's the example. So that was just a few examples for the first 2 bars. So the next 2 bars is E flat 7, A major 7. So the arpeggios. And then, so, right, I started arpeggio tone, passing note, arpeggio tone, passing note, arpeggio tone, passing note, and then arpeggio tone, and I land on the A flat. You can land on any other, say, I want to land on this note. Let's try to land on that note. You can add the chords like I do now, but you don't have to, because it depends what level you are. You want to just exercise feeling. So this is the exercise to feel the chord changes, to be able to know where you are in arpeggios and in chord tones. Okay, and that's the pretty much first exercise. And the second exercise will be actually basically the same thing, but you're going to start with the rest, and then you're going to play the line in the second bar. To do this exercise, you kind of have to switch around, right? You know, you have to switch around in a sense that you finish the licks and phrases on one of the next section. So you have F minor. F minor is first chord, and that's going to be rest. 2, 3, 4, and then E flat 7. And the next one is A flat major 7. And you finish D flat major 7. And then you want to build a lick on the next bar, which is this. I finish on a C major 7. And then the next lick we're going to be built on a C major 7. And you finish on a C minor 7. Let's give you a few examples. So yeah, and then this is pretty much it. This is the exercise, and then you obviously you can build up more things. You can build like 2 bars of the line and 1 bar rest. So the repetitive pattern will be 3 bars long. You want to exercise and practice improvisation, so try not to repeat the same lick always. But obviously, you know, if that makes, but I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you want to also sound good, so the exercise is about feeling the time, feeling the chord changes, and trying to build whatever on it. There you can go far more with it, you know, like try this over all of the tune. Try these 3 exercises, and then you can, you know, be creative and come up with different variations. I'll give you a couple of variations. So, you know, I don't know, start with the rest, have 2 bars of the line, have 3 bar lines, have 4 bar lines, have 2.5 bar lines. Start in the middle of the bar, start on a second beat, start an upbeat. You know, like, it's unlimited, it's infinite. I don't know if infinite, but it's really a lot of possibilities here. So this exercise is good for any tunes, really. So yeah. Hi, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Check out my webpage, norabite.com. Check out my Instagram account, Nora Bite Guitar. And please subscribe to the channel and check out and give me a thumbs up as well as a comment. you know, like if I see people commenting and people subscribing, I really have more reason to make these videos. So if you want me to keep going, do you know, press these little buttons and you know, maybe give me some comment. Thanks a lot, and see you next time.